Lindsay, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about whether or not you need a TEFL certificate to get legal work to teach English in Spain if you're an American or Canadian or anyone who lives outside of Europe and doesn't have an EU passport or a Spanish passport or work permission. So especially if you're North American. So if you're curious if you need a TEFL certificate, I'm going to be talking about that in this video, so just keep watching. So hi, I'm Lindsay and I make videos typically about living in Florida, but occasionally about teaching English in Spain because I used to live in Spain as well. So I'm going to be answering a really popular question in this video. But if you find this content interesting or helpful and you want to learn more, definitely subscribe to my channel below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out and the channel out. And leave me a comment if you have a question. Let's get into the video. So people ask me this question all the time, and what question they should really be thinking before the certificate is can they get legal work in Spain, period? You know, before they consider what certifications or qualifications they need. Oftentimes in South America or Asia, you might just need a TEFL certificate to get a job and qualify for visa work permission. But in Europe, it's completely different, and especially in Spain because they have other regulations, and Americans cannot just fly over, look for a job with a TEFL certificate and get a job legally. So to answer the question, do you need a TEFL certificate to get a job in Spain? And the answer is it's not necessary, but if you do have it, you still can't get a job anyway. But if you're just American and you just fly over, it's not going to be enough qualifications to qualify to get a legal job. So will it help you get a job? It won't help you unless you have some sort of work permission. But it's very hard and technically impossible to get work permission as an English teacher. Usually work permission is only like a work permit or something like that is reserved for people with really high qualifications, maybe like scientists or a celebrity athlete, but not an English teacher. So if you have a TEFL certificate but you don't have a college degree, it will be pretty much impossible to get a teaching job in Spain. What you do need though, if you want to teach in Spain legally, is a bachelor's degree or an associate's degree. This will qualify you to teach in one of the many English assistant language programs. And I have so much information on my channel about that. I'll put a link up here to give you more information about the programs. But if you have a degree in any field, you can qualify for these programs. And these programs are considered more like a grant or scholarship program. So you get paid a monthly salary of like 700 to 1,000 euros, which doesn't sound like much, I know, if you're an American, but the cost of living is so low that really 700 to 1,000 euros is enough to get by and pay for your basic expenses. So really the main qualification you need is a bachelor's or associate's degree. So I would not really worry about a TEFL certificate unless you just really want to take the course. Most of the programs, you just need a degree in any field. You don't need any teaching experience at all. Just be a native speaker and be interested in Spanish culture. So to summarize, I wouldn't spend money on a TEFL certificate. When I went to Spain, I didn't have any teaching experience at all. I just had a degree, and my degree was in Spanish. It wasn't even in English or teaching or anything like that. So really, if you have a degree, you can qualify for these programs. If you don't, it's probably going to be really hard to get into a program. If you really want to go to Spain, you might just have to go and study Spanish. And if you go as a student to study Spanish, you might be able to qualify with a student visa to work extra hours after school in a private English academy. But as far as it goes, having a TEFL certificate, I don't think it's worth it, and I don't think it's necessary. And if you have it, it's not going to help you get a job unless you have some sort of work permission. Maybe you're married to a Spaniard and you want to get a job. The TEFL certificate might help you out. But otherwise, if you're just going over and looking for work, it's not enough to qualify for legal work. So I hope that answers anyone's questions. If you're still confused, let me know down in the comments. But long story short, don't waste your money on a TEFL certificate. Just apply to one of the many programs if you have a bachelor's degree. The only other option for teaching is if you do have a teaching certification in the United States, you can apply to teach at an international American school, and they do provide you like a work visa, but there's only maybe 5, 6, like half a dozen schools in Spain. So the competition is high, and they still hire local when they can. So I wouldn't bet on those kind of positions too much. I would really focus more on the auxiliary, the conversation programs that I talk about on my channel, just because they're a lot easier to get into, faster, and lower barrier of entry. And it's still a great experience, and it's part-time work, so you still have time to travel and pursue other interests. So definitely check out some videos over here to learn more about teaching in Spain. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found this video helpful, share with a friend, and I will see you in the next video.